you don't have money, apply for GKS. I spent like zero of my own money.
That's the shortest answer we can say for that.
Hi everyone!
My name is Medina.
My name is June.
And I'm Kimia.
So today we are here to answer some of your most curious questions regarding GKS, and here we are to help you guys. So check it out. Let's go! What do you think, Medina? How expensive it is?
Since I came to Korea, I spent like zero of my own money because we're literally GKS students. So it's our advice for you to check this program and apply to it because it can become a great help for your budget.
And actually, even they pay for your
Tuition fees?
yeah, and also the airplane tickets.
Everything is covered there, so I guess that's the best option. Check it out.
And you get monthly 생활비?
Stipend.
Allowance.
Stipend, yeah. And it really helps you to like do everything you want. It's enough for a student who's studying university. Yeah. Okay, what is GKS exactly?
Exactly, it is just a scholarship sponsored by the Korean government, and mainly like it's a fully funded scholarship. Fully funded. What do we mean by fully funded? It covers, as we said before, starting from your airplane to your health insurance, your living expenses, everything. So yeah. Beside that, do you wanna add anything else?
Guys, if you don't have money, apply for GKS.
Exactly.
That's the shortest answer we can say for that.
Yeah.
If you're a foreigner and your dream is to study in Korea, but you have $0 in your pockets, GKS is for you.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, as we said before, you can do everything. With like GKS, you don't have to spend even a little of your own money.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess it is for you.
I think we already answered
Yeah,
that.
we already answered
Answer that.
And you know, it's not also like only about the tuitions and fees.
Also about the
Uh,
experience.
Yeah, and actually, the foreign students who got GKS scholarship, they have more opportunities in future for finding job and working in
Korea after work.
companies. Yeah, it's a
Advantage.
advantage to be a GKS student.
As a student who applied for the scholarship without TOPIK, even though many people were saying that your Korean language skills are very important, I can say that it's not really that important. And I think from all of these things, essay may be the most important thing. I think how you write your essay, how you present yourself is more important than your language skills because it's also written in the rules that your like IELTS and TOPIK isn't important. Like you can even apply without it.
Without them, but the thing is these days, as you know, everything is becoming quite competitive, so mostly people like to apply with them. So we are not saying that, I mean, you don't need them. I mean, it's in the instruction, but at the same time, of course, it's an extra advantage if you have those. So
You have at least one.
yeah, at least one. Like for example, before coming Korea, I even didn't know any of the Korean like Hangul, anything, the alphabets. I started from zero, but then I had my IELTS score. So you at least gotta have at least like either your English score or IELTS like TOPIK score, which is like a advantage for you.
For me, I can say GPS. I
You
also
said
didn't have
GPS. Sorry.
GPA.
GPA.
No, you said GPS.
Okay, let's go. For me, I can say GPA is the most important part because like I also didn't have the topic. But you should see how competitive it is in your country. So for example, from my country, they only choose few people. So if you have topic, you will be priority. So you should pay attention to that too.
At the end, it's like it's not mandatory to have it, but it gives you an extra advantage. So your call. I mean, First of all, I would suggest make a list. For example, we all know for applying scholarship for the application process, we need the study plan. We need our strong motivational letter. We need to prepare our documents. For example, the transcript scripts. For example, if you're applying abroad, then if it's according to your country, the language is different, so you gotta need to translate those transcript in English, which is acceptable everywhere. And beside that, I would say that extra thing you need to prepare as at first according to the country requirement, you should proceed according to that, since for as in Korea, for the language requirement is the topic. It's more the most advanced thing you can have. So you gotta make a checklist for yourself at first and then go according to that, I would say.
I think you should prepare some documents or gain some experience about the major you want to study. You should show how talented you are, how experienced or interested you are in that field. So try for different courses, get different certificates, or even if you can, gain some work experience about your major. So it can be really helpful for the
CV.
yeah, for the CV, and you can get accepted with that.
For me, the hardest part was collecting all the documents because GKS requires a lot of papers. And if you're applying, you will be confused. You will be very confused. So, for those people who are applying for the first time, I recommend this GKS Telegram chat here. When I was applying, I met a lot of friends, and some of them we are even studying right now together in KNU. I recommend you to go to this Telegram chat because there are a lot of people who can help you answer your questions. For example, when I was collecting documents for GKS, you should collect them in one specific order. It's also important. So a lot of people there who had more experience than me were helping me a lot. But besides that, I think before applying, if you want to apply this year, you have a lot of time and you should think what you want to write in your essay. If you want one more video about how you should write your essay for university, write down in comments.
Yeah, follow our channel.
But the thing is, I would say for about preparing the documents, everyone thinks they have much time. But the thing is, in reality, the time is very short. So
Yeah.
prepare your things in advance. Let's say the deadline we are expecting September. But then you should start preparing at least 3 months ago, because to proceed all the documents it takes a long time. So yeah, time is very important.
Yeah, that's right.
I almost even my deadline for one of the uni I wanted to apply, it was over.
Yeah.
I was so scared. What if I can't make it?
I was so stressed because the post office, I wanted to
Oh,
send my documents. It
oh,
said
sure.
it will take 10 days. And I only had 1 week, but
That's so
hopefully they
stressful.
arrived in 5 days. That's so stressful. Yeah.
Should we say good old days? I would say it also varies from country to country, since every country got their own quota. Quota means reserved seat for each of the track. Let's say during my time, in embassy track, it was just 1 seat, one quota for my country. And for university track, it was just also not that much, but 2. So the main difference between the embassy track and the university track is, embassy track, you deal directly with the embassy, all your documents thingy, it's gonna be handled by the embassy, and all the interviews you are gonna take, it's gonna be through the embassy, embassy officials. But in terms of the university track, you have to choose a specific university that you wanna apply, and according to that, you gotta receive all your gotta prepare your documents and send them directly to the university, and then all the interviews and the results are gonna conducted by the university. That's the main difference, I would say.
And also in embassy track, you can choose 3 universities, which is type A university, and 2 of them type B. In that case, you have 1 more level. You should send your documents to embassy as you said, and you will have interview. So in that case, it will be a little like more difficult, but the advantage is that you have three different options. But in university track, only just one university and be directly in contact with university.
So both of the track got their own positive and negative side, and you gotta choose according to your major and of course your dream university that you wanna apply for. But KNU is actually best in both ways, so you guys can choose KNU, guys.
And I think it depends also on your country because you should check your requirements in your embassy. In Kyrgyzstan, for example, you can apply for embassy track only if you have minimum TOPIK samguk. And I didn't have that, so that's why I chose university track. But I can tell that you should choose embassy track only if you have really strong portfolio, if you have high TOPIK level or high IELTS level, like if you have a lot of activities, because it will be harder on embassy track. Only if your dream is to study in universities in Seoul and you don't want anything else, then embassy track is for you. But if you don't really care what university to study and you don't have that strong portfolio, I would suggest you to choose university track.
But at the end of the day, KNU is the best for us, no?
Yeah, I know some students they choose KNU as embassy track. They got accepted here. Okay, for me, I didn't have the topic, and the topic exam was not held in my country. So I didn't want to lose my chance by choosing embassy track. That's why I chose university track. But I also wanted to be close to Seoul. KNU is really close to Seoul, and actually the campus is really big, beautiful, and it's a national university. And the ranking is also good. So these are the reasons I chose KNU. It's really good, I guess. Maybe you think like it's just a university, not in Seoul, outside, but at the same time the ranking is good, the campus is big, and it's I guess one of the biggest universities in Korea. Yeah, I think it was a good choice, and I'm happy with that.
When I was choosing a university, I was asking people in Telegram chats of GKS students, and there was one girl who studied in KNU, and she said this is one of the best universities for foreigners because it treats foreigners really well, and as you said, there are lots of programs for foreigners. So if you're worried about your life in Korea, then I think KNU is best choice for you because here all foreigners are like a big family.
And also, I have to say that our university got one of the best international office. Like they're very helpful to the international students. Like there is lots of different events just only for the international students, specialized. So they prioritize the international students. I mean, even though it's abroad, but you will have your own international community in KNU. They're very international friendly. That one thing I would like to add.
If you have more questions about GKS or other aspects of university life in Korea, comment down below and we'll be happy to
Answer them.
answer them. Yeah. Thank you for watching this video.
And I hope you guys enjoy it. See you next time.